That was not the right way to go. I think I'm all right. Let's see here. Yep, we're good, thanks. Just slid off the edge of the sidewalk there trying to stop. Yeah, it's a little bit of an angle. Well, that was fun. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Right on. All right, have a good one. Yeah. Okay, well, interesting start to everything so far. We're down here kind of in the middle of nowhere, and we're checking out some trails. Usually on Mondays, there's a group I hang out with, and we do a lot of, what do you call it? Like trail hikes or whatever. Usually in the wintertime, it's mostly around malls and stuff like that. But I heard there's a trail down here that goes somewhere, so I figured I'd come and investigate it. And because rear-wheel drive problems and off-camber, non-maintained sidewalks, I just drove the bounder right off a sidewalk. It was one of those scenarios where I saw what was about to happen, so I just powered through it and drove off the edge. But anyways, let's continue down here and see what we see. Yeah, so these sidewalks are somewhat questionable. We are, however, right next to this here river, so kind of nice. Only catch with this sort of trail, as it were, around winter time, leaves and stuff start falling and covering up the ground, so you can't really see if there's any giant holes or whatever. Looks like someone has used a leaf blower or something here and kept this nice and clean, so that's handy. Although it's mostly evergreen stuff here, but yeah. How's it going? Lots of friendly people around here. Okay, I'm getting the idea that I should probably stay in the street, but I am curious to check this out. Got the river there, some tree roots. This isn't too bad. It borderlines on sort of dangerous for people that are even walking. All right, let's just hop back into the street. There's nothing like using a really fast power chair. It's about 10 miles an hour right there. Slightly downhill, of course. Let's hop back up onto the sidewalk here. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm kind of scoping this out to see if we can use it for our trail hikes or whatever. We do have some people that use manual chairs, some people that are semi-ambulatory, so I like to keep an eye on all of the different things that could affect everyone that comes on these things. Scenery. Ooh, watch your head there. Okay, we're at the end of the road here, and I think this connects into another trail that goes down to a giant park, but you can see the river there. I forget what the name of this river is, but something. No, see, this is what I'm talking about here. You got to be careful when there's leaves covering everything, because there could be a giant hole that you can't see. Climbing a pretty steep hill here, going 6 miles an hour. And yes, we are in the new bounder today. Don't know if I mentioned that earlier or not. Okay, looks like this pops up next to the highway. Oh wait, there's a sidewalk here, hang on. Oh yeah, so the sidewalk would allow us to bypass all of that. Interesting. And they do appear to be pretty new sidewalks, so that's kind of nice. Also, it's about 45 degrees out here. I probably should have brought some gloves with me, but it is a nice, clear, crisp, sunny winter day. Oh, okay. So check this out. Wouldn't want to hit this at speed. It's covered in moss, a bunch of tree roots. Yeah. That could get sketchy. I'm just cruising along here, studying the ground in front of me. I didn't quite get thrown out of this chair earlier, but it was definitely close leaving that sidewalk. Yep, definitely should have brought some gloves. More danger zone. So, I can see right here there are a lot of tree roots under this, and oh, you know what? I should have brought the electric leaf blower with me, but I'm just going really slow. Yeah, there are a bunch of pretty aggressive bumps under here. Although, it looks like most of the tree leaves have fallen. I don't know if they... I don't know if they... Whoa! Okay, that is legit broken asphalt. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I was gonna say I could potentially bring the leaf blower down here. Man, that section right there is really dangerous. Looks like we got a little offshoot right here. What is this? Yeah, I'm not gonna go down there, but yeah, it looks like there's some more trails and stuff down there along the river. Oh man, the trail is really rough right here. Sirens in the background. So right here, supposedly what's going on is... Actually, I'm gonna wait till these sirens pass. So there was a guy walking here and I stopped him, asked him what was going on. He said apparently right here they're reclaiming part of this park for the sewer treatment plant, which I guess a lot of the residents around here are not happy about that. But there is a larger portion of the park down there. And they are supposedly going to leave this path in here, but it's kind of interesting when infrastructure has to reclaim parks for things like that. Soil studies and such?
Yeah.
Good times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they're over there doing environmental impact studies and such. Here we have a little bridge. Creek or something. All right, this is the main portion of this park. Looks like we got a playground here. There's a road coming in here. Looks like there might be another pathway over here. Let's check this out real quick. We're just in full-on exploration mode today. No dogs allowed. Okay, so we got some benches, a bucket, and a concrete pad. I wonder what this is for. It's labeled 12. Oh, I wonder if this is disc golf. Yeah, this might be some sort of disc golf. Yeah, there's people playing over there. We'll let them go. Explore another part of the park in the meanwhile. Looks like we've got a baseball diamond or something here. Appears to be a path going around it. So earlier, I'm going down that sidewalk, right? And I went down one section of it. There was no curb cut out, so I had to turn around and go back up to the street. Then there was a few cars, so I decided, I'll just go down the sidewalk. Well, it got really narrow. It's old mossy concrete, and it was kind of canted at a weird angle. And look at my tires. They are mostly bald. I got down near the end and the angle was much steeper. I tried to slow down and stop, but rear-wheel drive chair, one of those things you got to be careful with, plus bald tires, plus wet and moss. I went to stop and realized I was sliding to the right and I was going to leave the sidewalk. It was a fairly tall curb, but I realized if I slowed down and tried to stop, much like the old Bounder where I Supermaned off some stairs in downtown Portland, I realized if I tried to stop, I would land with one or two tires kind of hanging, and it would put me in a more dangerous situation. So I just throttled forward, got both the front tires off, and tried to clear as far as I could because I didn't want my foot plates to hit the ground and pole vault me out. Now, I've got my positioning belt on, so that held me in the chair. I definitely would have flown out if I didn't have that on. People jumping the fence. This other camera here, I've been using this thing, but this thing fell on the ground, got a few scratches on it, but it's fine. Luckily it was recording. But I got halfway over and kind of looked down. There was a guy walking by, asked me if I needed help, and I'm like, I don't know, hang on, let me see. I noticed that my foot plates were on the ground, but the mounting post for the foot plates was not on the ground. So I moved my feet out of the way, flipped up the foot plates, was able to go forward, and sort of rode the rear casters and the tires off of the sidewalk, and that was fine. So yeah, that was exciting. Let's continue exploring. There appears to be a shed, mossy shed. And then over here, looks like it's a big drop off down to the river. Looks like there's a dock over there on the other side. Interesting. Yeah, so looks like this baseball diamond just has this sort of a dirt path going around it. Yeah, so I might give this place a medium for using it as a trail hike. Probably want people with power chairs. Like, there is a parking lot over there, so I guess in theory people can meet in this park, and there's a lot of stuff to explore here. Then could venture down that trail in the other direction maybe, I don't know. What do we got going on here? So I saw someone jumping over this fence earlier and he's walking back over here now. Looks like there's a boat launch or something. Oh wait, is there a dam over there? Is that what I'm seeing? Like a spillway? I don't know. Oh, yeah, there's people down there. There's like picnic tables and stuff. But we're gonna keep moving because people are eyeballing me. There appears to be history. Looks like we've got a dog off-leash area here. Oh, and a picnicking gazebo. Wait, are those barbecues? That's kind of a cool little area. Looks like we got some barbecues here that are currently covered up for the winter. Some sort of building. Interesting. Yeah, I think this is disc golf. Another little bridge here. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people wandering around with disc golf frisbees. Parking lot down there. Ah, yep, frisbee golf. There's a goal, or net, or whatever they call those. Which makes me wonder if I should be wandering around out here or not. Get hit with flying discs. Yeah, so there's a lot of space here. I would go check out the outer parts, but, well, maybe I will. There's some people playing over there. Really steep hill I don't think I'm going to attempt. So let's wander over this direction and see what there is to see. Looks like there might be another pathway over here. Lots of river rock and stumps and sticks and stuff here. place is massive, holy cow. Judging from the way the ground looks here, I think when it rains here, there's a lot of water flowing everywhere. I do believe this may be the far end of the park, but also looks like there is a trail going down here. Let's investigate. Oh yeah, definitely a trail. There's a bench down here. And here I just figured I'd come check out this random park, but this place is huge and apparently is a pretty large disc golfing area. Way out here it says hole 18. So, huh. People all seem pretty friendly around here though. Mobbing through the forest. Okay, I think it is safe to say that this is the edge of the park. It's hole 18 or whatever you call disc golf, these things. Wow. Hang on, this might make some really great wallpaper photos here. Let me get out the phone and see if we can get some pictures of this. Oh yeah, that's nice. Maybe we'll try some newer filters or whatever you call those. Yeah, that looks nice. Get the sun rays poking through there. Oh man. Maybe I'll figure out somehow to put a link and share these photos in the video description. Yeah, this is a cool area. All right, I got a little carried away taking photos there, but we have a box of shoes and beer and a PGE bucket. Yeah, so not sure where that goes. There's the forest. I mean, we're out here exploring. We might as well explore, right? I don't know where this goes. There's a lot of warning signs everywhere, but mainly it's a little bit bumpy and I don't feel like rattling myself to death more than I have to get back through the woods. So we're gonna leave this unexplored for now. I think it's just generic power line trail. So let's head back through the woods and see if there's anything else to look at that park. That was the neighbor. They're moving and they have some furniture for me, which is great. I'll tell you, there's one thing you can never have enough. There's one thing you can never have enough of. You can never have too many flat surfaces. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, my brain is suddenly in let's take a lot of photos mode today. We're gonna get so many wallpaper photos out of this trip. Okay, onward. Yeah, this is super cool. I knew there was a park down here, but I had no idea it was this big. As far as using this for a trail hike, this is definitely not something that manual chair users would probably want to deal with. And even a lot of stock power chairs, this might be a little bit troublesome. However, there are bathrooms, there's picnic areas, there's places to eat not too far from here, maybe a mile or so away. So might be a good place. I'm gonna give it a quasi like 7.5 out of 10 maybe, for working for everyone. Oh, here's the other end of that power line trail. Yep. Hang on, let's see if there's any signs here. I think I can get around these barriers. I'm curious what's down this road, not even if we're allowed down here. Looks like a lot of people walk through here, so we'll give it a solid maybe. I mean, I feel like there would be no trespassing signs if it wasn't allowed, so let's see. Okay, this chair's fast. Ah, it's Portland General Electric. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I think we'll danger no admittance. Okay, well, we'll just head back up out of here. This is a pretty steep hill, I'm not gonna lie. I am, however, not gonna wave around this camera because infrastructure, facilities, people with cameras. So this one attached to my person is much less conspicuous. Not that I'm doing anything nefarious, I've just worked on the other side of, you know, securing facilities like this. And I did notice there was a very comprehensive camera system down there. So we'll just head back out. But, you know, that all being said, the West Side Hydro Project, which is not too far from here, actually allows people to use the roads, so probably fine. Apparently disc golf is a thing here.
Oh, for sure.
Yep, there's a lot of people playing out here. Wait, it's like washboards here. It smells a lot like partaking of the devil's lettuce down here for some reason. All right, let's. I think we're gonna call that a comprehensive review of whatever this place is called, and head back on out of here. Oh, hey, it's someone with an electric leaf blower. Look at that. How do you exit? Is this the exit? It is an exit. Oh man, this half-buried river rock. Oh. Ah, so happy for pavement. Yeah, I definitely should have been wearing gloves today. All right, let's head back out of here and we will check out that sidewalk. Oh yeah, there's the non-motorized launch hole number 1. Yeah, we'll check out that sidewalk getting back out of here to get back down to where I've parked. Yeah, seems like a pretty cool little place. Squeaky gates aside, it's hard to beat the scenery out here. For the exploration though, the new Bounder has been killing it, and we don't even have off-road tires. They're just old, bald ones. So, yeah. I probably would not, well, definitely would not have attempted this with the F3. Or any other indoor daily chair. We've gone exactly 3 miles so far. My hands are probably not the color they should be. So we are going to continue on down here. I'm gonna turn off the camera for a minute, and when we get to that little cutoff bypass where the sidewalk is, we will continue. By the way, what season is this? Is this winter? Fall? It's like early December. I don't know how seasons work. And with that last bump, we are past the crappy part of the sidewalk, or trail, or whatever this is. And we're gonna continue on that way and see what there is to see. We're gonna try and avoid that section of sidewalk that I went flying off earlier by sticking to the highway. I'll probably just use this camera instead of this one, because oddly enough, I've been doing this for as many years as I have, but I still feel weird about holding up a camera and talking to it when there's other humans around. Sounds like there's a helichopper trying to land. Or at least it's buzzing around over there. Man, let me tell you, if you ever get a chair that goes over 8 miles an hour, there is no going back. Completely different world. Ah, here's our little escape hatch here. Ah yes, this does in fact connect to a nice flat sidewalk. And since it's concrete, there probably shouldn't be any tree roots, but we'll keep an eye on the ground to make sure. Yeah, that only took about 3.5 to 4 minutes. It's not bad. Yeah, I was out here meeting up with a friend today, and we're actually gonna go have dinner somewhere down here in this strange little town. But it's kind of cool to see that there are still trails and things to do out here, and people seem to be nice and stuff, so it's kind of cool spending an afternoon out here. It is, however, gonna start getting dark here in about 90 minutes, so I think it's time to pack up and get the heck out of here.